Gamertag Refix.
Get down to the B side.
Hey, what's going on guys, ZK here, and today welcome back to some more Driveclub. The first free DLC dropped last night and I thought I may as well make a review on some of the cars from it. Now, we got around about 7 or 8 cars and I'm going to be doing 2 per episode. Starting off with this, the W Motors Lykan, I can't even say it, the W Motors Lykan Hypersport and the Renault DeZir concept, I think it is, DeZir or DeZir. I like calling it DeZir because it's more a desirable name, pardon the pun. But anyway, we're going to be driving this thing first, and it kind of looks, in terms of like appearance wise, like a Lamborghini Aventador meet the devil. That's kind of what it's like. So I know the Aventador was evil enough, but this thing just takes it up to 11. It really does. So anyway, what we're going to be doing is like a proper in-depth review, like telling you about the engine, the power, 0 to 60 time, etc, 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 you know what I mean. So let's go and get this started. But first of all, I want to show you the interior in this thing because it looks absolutely amazing. You all know Driveclub, they do unbelievable interiors. And the great thing about this car is the shifter. Now, I'll show you what I mean in a second, right? If I change down, it pushes it up and pulls it back. Now, you don't go from side to side or anything like that. That is pretty damn awesome. That is really damn awesome. The only thing kind of confusing me is though, when you shift up, you pull down, and when you shift down, you pull up, which is weird. So, or push up. So anyway, let's go ahead and start this thing. Now, the takeoff for this car is absolutely unbelievable. In real life, it's said to have around about 770 horsepower and about 737 pounds-feet of torque. So, it's, let's just say, it's no slowpoke. It really isn't a slowpoke. So, as I said at the start there guys, I had a little bit of a test drive with nearly all the cars last night, so I know roughly how they handle and I can give you my honest opinions on them now. But anyway, starting off with the Lykan Hypersports, it's got a 3.7 litre turbocharged flat six engine provided by Rough. Now, if you don't know who Rough are, they are the tuning specialists or in-house tuners for Porsche. Now, you should all know them by now, considering the fact they're nearly in every game, because Porsche are not actually letting their cars go to any other game apart from Need for Speed. Yeah, that is pretty damn shit, I know that, but anyway, it's got 3.7 litre flat six from them. As I said, 770 horsepower, 737 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60, 2.8 seconds. That is mental how quick that is. That's nearly Bugatti Veyron territory. And the top speed, oh god, I was looking down. Jesus Christ, top speed is 245 apparently. Now that takes it over the Koenigsegg Agera, which is unbelievable. Faster than the McLaren F1. It's bonkers how fast this thing is now. I don't exactly know if it would get to that sort of speed, but anyway, I think on the dash it is kilometers an hour, so that's the thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to get up to them sorts of speed on this track, but yeah, for colour I was quite hesitant in what to actually make it, because black suits it really, really well, but I feel as if everyone would have black for this car. Really, really would, so I wanted to go for something different and made it less like dark steelish silver colour. It's really, really cool now. In terms of looks again, I've just thought it kind of looks like a Lamborghini Aventador meets Batman. Now I know Batman already had an Aventador, but it looks amazing because the wing kind of looks similar to an Aventador, but it's a lot more bigger. Really, really is a lot more bigger. Now in terms of handling for this thing, I would have to say it's one of the best cars in the game, because you can... It doesn't understeer, well, it's understeering there as soon as I say that. But yeah, it doesn't understeer, you can actually just work with it and it'll just let you just shove it into a corner. It really, really does. So I know there's a lot of people saying to me, "Oh, stop saying it really, really does," but I can't help it. Freaking force of habit. But anyway, God almighty, this thing's good. See, I'll let you guys hear it for a little while, because the turbocharged flat 6 in this thing is amazing. Just love the rear lights in this thing as well. Now, I don't know if you can actually see this right. You might have been able to see it in a little montage there, but there's a little silver square on the roof. I think that's actually a watch. I don't know why, or like a clock or something. It looks kind of similar to a clock. I don't know why, but it's kind of pointless having it on the roof. Do you not think? But anyway, at least the people outside can actually tell the time from looking at your car. Now, if you don't know about this thing, they're a brand new company, W Motors, and I think they're Arabian or something, or they come from like Dubai or something like that, but it's a really, really cool car indeed. But the fact that they come from Dubai is kind of cool, because you don't really see many car manufacturers coming out of there. I think this is like the first one, so and they've built like a freaking hypercar already, so yeah, you know Dubai, they've all got the money, so they can afford to do this. So but yeah, in terms of like quality of the interior and stuff, as I said, it looks very, very nice indeed. Don't know what it would be like in real life though, because it looks very, very nice in the game. Kind of similar to an Aventador, but a bit more dramatic looking, in my opinion. Really, really is. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, in real life, this thing is apparently going to cost $3.4 million. So it's not on the cheap side. It's really, really not on the cheap side. If you're looking for a bargain supercar, this ain't it. It really, really ain't it. So, I mean, 3.4 million, man, that's more expensive than a Sesto Elemento, Bugatti Veyron. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, again, you would probably need to drive it in real life to see if it's worth that sort of money. God almighty. Now, in terms of drifting, this thing is actually pretty good, considering the fact it's a mid-engined rear drive supercar or hypercar. I think I would class this thing as more of a hypercar. It's pretty damn good, and the thing is, considering the fact the steering is very, very good in this car, it's almost impossible to spin it. It really, really is almost impossible to spin it. Even if you flick the handbrake like that, I mean, look at that. That is amazing. But the only complaint that I've got with Driveclub right now is that there's no traction control off button. It really isn't. So if you've not got any, if you've got a car without traction control, I think it will still have something implemented into it. So it's kind of annoying. So I hope in the next update they add like a traction control feature, because I want to start drifting more in this game. I really, really do. But the other great thing about this update is that all the cars are free, and you don't have to level up or anything like that. You can drive them straight from the bat and just go and get them, if you know what I mean. Go and enjoy yourself driving these things. And this time, this is where this thing comes to life at night. I mean, if this was in black, oh my god, I didn't know how evil that looks. Oh, Jesus Christ, that looks amazing. Here's the Northern Lights. I love this track, seriously. Really, really do, because I mean, it's one of them tracks that you can just drive and drive and drive on and never get bored of. Because with this game, you really do need to learn the actual tracks. That's the great thing about it. Down into third. Handbrake tapping. Oh yes, this is the thing. Unlike Forza, you really need to work the steering wheel if you want to get drifting. Because with Forza, you can literally just fling it in the corner and it will go sideways. But with this, you need to do more of a real life approach and properly turn the steering wheel all the way. That was a crap corner that time. Holy crap. But overall, opinions on the Lykan Hypersport then. Very nice looking car, very nice interior. What I probably have to say overall, it's a complete badass. That's the only way you can sum this thing up. I like the engine, I like the noise from it. Although I think it would have suited a V10 more. I don't know why, there's something about this that's screaming V10 for me. V10 or a very deep bellow V8, but probably more on the V10 side, like a Lexus LFA or Porsche Carrera GT. Don't know why, but it just kind of screams that to me. But yeah, guys, I'm going to take you around one more time on this circuit, and then we're going to jump into the Renault DeZir concept. Oh my god, ooh! I mean, it does like to put up a fight sometimes if you're not concentrating, because with Driveclub you really need to concentrate. That's the thing I like about it. So, and as me and Black Panther said before, it's pretty damn hard to commentate over this game because you are concentrating so much. Oh, that thing. God almighty now. I know you can't see it right now, but the exhaust pipes are very cool. They're just kind of shaped into the car. They're like a diagonal rectangle style, if you know what I mean. Kind of like that. Whoa, wanted to let it go there. She wanted to let it go. Oh, yes. That's a very nice corner there. God almighty, I'm starting to get the groove of this car. So that's the thing with Driveclub, you need to actually learn the cars, how they drive and stuff like that. So there's not many games that you get like cars like that. You need to actually properly drive, spend some time with them to know them. So oh yes, I miss trying to enjoy this, guys. Sorry if I'm not commentating much. But anyway, I think we're going to jump over to probably one of the Scotland tracks in the Renault DeZir concept. So tell me in the comments below, what do you make of the Lykan Hypersport, guys? I'm really interested to actually find out your feedback. Have you got the DLC yet? And yeah, let's jump over to the Renault. So here it is, guys. This is the Renault DeZir concept. It looks absolutely amazing. Now, the factory colours are actually meant to be red, but you know me, I like my blue cars, and I think this thing absolutely rocks it in blue. Now, if you're not aware what this thing is, it was a concept from 2010 that Renault actually gave us to like show us their future design for the production cars, but there has been a few different variants of this thing, like the Alpine version of it, which is basically a racer. But there has been rumours from Renault themselves that they're going to be making a production version in the near future, which is very good, because this was one of the most won cars for me a couple of years ago when it was first seen. So I mean, just look at it, it's something straight out of 2025 or 2035. It's just amazing. Kind of reminds me of like an Audi R8 meets freaking, I don't know, if you've ever seen the Alfa Romeo 6C concept, which they had out a couple of years ago. It kind of reminds me of an R8 mixed with that. It's really nice indeed. But we'll check out the interior, because this is probably the best part of this car. I mean, look at that. That is unbelievable. It's really futuristic. I love the way it's just all centered into the proper like driving position. Like the dashboard is all focused around the driver. Just the overall upholstery of this thing is absolutely amazing. So anyway, this is an electric car, so apologies because you won't be able to actually hear anything. So let's go. Now straight off the bat, it just sounds like an absolute jet. I don't know if you guys can hear it over the Elgato, but my god. Now, I know you might be surprised by the figures in this thing. I was really surprised by it as well when I was looking it up on the internet, because that's the thing, Driveclub actually don't give you like horsepower figures or stuff like that. It just shows you like the top speed in terms of like bars and stuff. Now, Now, anyway, let's get to the actual specs of this thing. I was trying to find the word for that there. We'll do a lap all in third person mode now, guys, and then we'll do some third person or like first person ones, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, oh god! You may be familiar with this track because I drove the Audi RS6 on it a couple of days ago. It is one of the new tracks in Scotland, and if you don't know that already, that's where I'm from. So yeah, I really like this track. It's one of my new favourites actually in the game. Really is. So anyway, as we're saying, let's get to the specs of this thing. There is an electric motor running all of the, well, not all four wheels, it's actually rear drive. So yeah, it's actually only got 150 horsepower, 167 pounds-feet of torque. I know that is quite low for a car in this day and age, especially like a sports car, but you've got to remember this is an electric car only with an electric motor. So in terms like that, that is actually pretty damn good, because if you get like a combustion engine into it, like a normal engine, granted it would bump up the power, but considering the fact that Renault just want to make this thing like all electric, that is pretty damn good. And plus, you all know electric motors always give you more torque, so you get off the line a lot more sharper, and generally it feels quite fast. It really does feel quite fast. Not freaking Ferrari Enzo fast, but quite fast for the car that it actually is. So yeah, 0 to 60 is said to take 4.8 seconds. I'm not too sure if to believe that or not, but I don't know, you would have to probably drive it in real life, but fat chance of that happening considering the fact it was just a concept. But anyway, this is the bit that kind of makes me say, what the fuck? Did I change down the gear? Yeah, I did. Holy crap. Oh my god, I just put it in, I think we'd call it D, not D, neutral, because this thing only has one gear considering the fact that it is electric. So we'll go into some cockpit view now, guys. I just love this view, seriously. Really do, especially in this car now. I would like to see this thing come into Forza, because it'd be a really cool car just to cruise around in and stuff, because they've got the Tesla Model S in Forza. So granted, I've not been driving that a lot, but I'm going to start driving it a wee bit more. So yeah, anyway, top speed in this thing is said to be around about 112 miles an hour. That's okay, but would have liked it to be a wee bit faster. Now, in terms of handling and drifting, this is where you're going to be very surprised about this car. Now, as you'll know, automatic car, and I mean, the handling, you can just point the nose into this thing. It is very good. You just point the nose into any corner and it will go into it. Now, this track isn't specifically like twisty hairpins and stuff like that. It's more of like an open track, but it's very good. Just hit the handbrake and you can get sliding a little bit. Don't know where the tire noise went there. It just went completely silent. It's a wee bit of a glitch, I think, is going on in the Driveclub there. There we go, that's it now. I mean, look at this, look! That is so good. If you know what you're doing, you can easily get this thing drifting. There we go. Now, I don't actually know how much this weighs. I presume it'd be quite light considering the fact that it is meant to be like a futuristic concept and stuff. Because you all know futuristic concepts are generally quite light, because the new Audi Prologue thing, granted, that is quite heavy because it is a saloon, I mean. But yeah, like sports cars wise, in terms of future, they're all going to be really light. I hate the fact that we're all going to be getting, well, not all of them are going to be getting electric, but you know what I mean, they're going to be like smaller engines, they're going to be doing like turbocharging now because it's going to be more efficient and stuff. I don't know, I really don't know what to make of that, guys. Tell me in the comments, what do you make of like the whole new trend and stuff? Whoa! I just let go, that just let go without me doing anything there. Holy crap. It does like to kill you from now and then, even though it's only got 150 HP. Jesus Christ, but yeah, for drifting, it's okay, but you've got to know what you're doing, and you've got to be alert with this thing, surprisingly, when you're drifting. So yeah, in terms of the overall thoughts of this car, it is very nice indeed. I love the design, yet again, just like the Hypersport Lykan there, or Lykan Hypersport. The driving or handling is very good indeed. Granted, there is a tad bit of understeer sometimes if you're going a wee bit too fast in the corner, but you just want to enjoy yourself. You can flick it around a little bit, and yeah, granted you're not going to get like freaking 920 million degrees of angle for drifting like you would in like a Sylvia or something like that, but you can easily get it you can easily get the arse, so that's what I'm trying to say. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review of both of the cars, the Lykan Hypersport and the Renault DeZir. I know I didn't drive this thing as much as the Hypersport because there's only so much you can do with an electric car. There really is so much you can say about an electric car, but it is really, really nice. I would like to see Renault make a production version in the near future, and I would like it to be as wild and crazy looking as this, because I love the little bumps and little holes in the body and that. Kind of looks like it has like scales and stuff. That's exactly what it reminds me of. It's like a snake but on wheels. So anyway guys, if you want to see more Driveclub videos and any more racing content, then please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new today. Tell me in the comments also what other cars from the DLC pack do you want me to review next. For example, there's the BMW M4, the Caterham SP300R, the Renault Twin Run concept I think it is. It's like the crazy little Twingo. I'll probably be doing that next. And I'm trying to think of any other cars in it, but anyway, I'll leave a link to the website where you can actually check out the cars for yourself and everything, and maybe checking out some more of like the new features I've added in as well. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching guys, from me and the Renault. We'll see you next time. Peace.